Hello, I'm Thal Smith, and today I'm going to talk about a particular type of exposition that's in like fantasy and sci-fi, maybe even horror, world building exposition, as I put on the title. Um, I was reading. The idea came to me to talk about topic because I was reading The Dark Tower, the second book of The Dark Tower, which is a great book. There's a lot of exposition, kind of overdoing it on these backstories of two of the new characters that were introduced in that story. And it's obviously it was very obvious when reading it that this was integral stuff that was going to apply and work for later on in the series when I'm sure it will once I get to it. I haven't gotten to it yet, obviously, because I've only read the first two books, but still. I can very much tell that because the sort of thing that happens with certain fantasies or sci-fi, or whatever, is you get this big world and you need to describe it and make it comprehensible to everyone, comprehendingable, how are you going to say it, to everyone. And so, you try and get all the nitty gritty details you can, and that can make things a bit sluggish to pull through. A great example of this is a TV show most of you never heard of. It's called Farscape. But the first season of Farscape is like one whole season of just world building, just set up, sluggish, expositional world building for the show, getting the idea, concepts, characters together. There's a few hints of what the show is going to be in that first season, but it wasn't quite there. And they never really quite got their footing and got on their feet till the very end of that first season. But after that, once everything was set, it was amazingly brilliant afterwards because they went through all the nitty gritty in that first season. And it's one of those things in fantasies and sci-fi and I suppose even horror where when it's there, you just gotta kind of pull through it. And in most cases, it is actually worth pulling through it when you're done because in the end it'll make it worthwhile. But it is definitely there, and it is something that happens in a lot of fantasies. There's even what was it called? There's a children's book even I read that had a very similar problem. Oh, darn it! I totally zoned out the name of it. Anyways, I just thought I'd mention this because I think it's interesting. I don't know why I keep bringing up exposition. I should really talk about something else. In terms of literature. I don't know what, but if you have any suggestions, let me know. Um, yeah, that yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll see you next time.